What's up, lovers? How are you doing today? Today I am making a video about the G-spot. It is really important for you. If you want to keep your girl, you got to make her happy in the bedroom. That's the cheat code. Like, you can't beat that because you know you're going to have some leeway about the other dumb shit you be doing if you can be a 10 out of 10 for her in the bedroom. So a lot of you sometimes don't know what the G-spot is, don't know where it is, don't know how to finger his women properly. So today we're going to talk about this. And even if you think you know, maybe my technique is more efficient. She'll come faster and then she'll be like, nobody has done them to me before. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm excited. The G-spot is connected to all the same nerves as the clitoris. So just think of it as the backside, the back door of the clit. Sometimes you're going to be like, oh, I didn't feel the G-spot. It's because she wasn't turned on enough. That's the only time that the G-spot will actually show. It retracts itself, it hides itself, but when it's aroused, it comes down. So obviously, to find it, you got to make sure you stimulate her properly. Kisses, foreplay, fingers, all of this. You got to have that down pat. So once you think that she's stimulated enough and that she might be ready and that the G-spot might be showing, you have to face her. Face to face. That's the back of her head. That's her face that I'm looking at. So you have to face her. She can be laying or standing. It don't matter. So you put two fingers, these two or these two, whichever you're more comfortable, inside of her 2 or 3 inches deep. It don't need to be your whole fucking hand. So it's pretty much just 2 knuckles. So just like this, just 2 or 2 here. You know, it's small. It's not that deep. And then you start making, so let's say you do those 2. You start making the come here sign, I guess, or motion. That's the motion. So you're in the pussy and you do like this. Come here, come here, come here. So you gotta do that towards the front of her vagina, like so pretty much the vagina is here. So it's the roof of it that you're touching, right? And then you're gonna start feeling a spongy thing. Spongy that is different than the rest. Spongy nerve that feels unique. Then you know you found the G-spot. So now you gotta stimulate it properly. And if you know that, and if you know what you're doing, that's how you're gonna make your girl squirt. All right, so I know today I am talking to you about fingers and what you do with your hand, but if you wanna get to the next level, you need to use your dick. Yes, and that's why I want to talk to you about Joy Mode, because Joy Mode is gonna be here to save the day. You know, you probably been to the gas station and you've seen those erection pills and you're like, I want to try it. No, I hope you never try it because it's trash. You need to try Joy Mode, okay? Because Joy Mode is safe because it is all natural. When the creators of Joy Mode came to the market, they were like, we gotta create something that is safe for all the users because we hear so many crazy stories. We don't want to hear that with Joy Mode. So that's why I recommend it for you. So you need to get the sexual performance booster, and you just gotta see it as the pre-workout, but for sex. It is designed to support firmness, erection quality, and sex drive. So you can't go wrong with this, and it's really easy to take. You open the little packet and you pour it in 6 to 8 ounces of water, and then you drink it. You drink the whole thing to make sure, you know, it's not gonna be any issue. And you're gonna, yes. So, but you gotta make sure you take it 45 minutes to 4 hours before you need to perform. Okay, so whether you're happy or unhappy with your performance in the bedroom, why not get better and get there safer? Yeah. All right, all you gotta do is go to usejoymode.com/Melli, or you put Melli at checkout and you will get 20% off. You can beat that. And then she's gonna be like, Daddy, I want more. Yes, that's how she's gonna be. But yeah, get that. All right, so back to our G-spot. There is 4 stimulation techniques. 4. So you pick the one you want, or you do a little mix match, and you'll see she's gonna be squirting in your face in no time. Number 1, you apply pressure and hold it. The power of stillness is crazy. A lot of men actually think that they gotta move all the time. It is not true. Trust me, stillness is awesome. It creates sensation, so it's satisfying, but it's also a little bit of a tease. So you go, you play, you do what you do, you know, and then you stop. But you put the pressure on it. And then she's gonna be like, what are you doing? Motherfucker, keep moving, keep doing it, keep doing it. And then when you decide, you keep doing it. And then it instills a little bit of power struggle between you and her. But she wants you to have the power, obviously, because she want to come. Number 2, palpate. You can use 1 or 2 fingers to palpate. So you do like this, like, you know, palpate against the G-spot. So you can start by going gentle, and then as it comes, because, you know, with arousal, we can take more pain. So you can start poop, 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 you know, slowly, and then you go, you know, a little more, and then a little firmer, firmer, firmer. You can palpate twice, then pause, twice, pause, 3 times, pause, and you can combine this one with stillness. So you do this, and then you stop, but you hold still. Number 3, windshield wipers. So for this one, you use 1 finger and you just go like this, you know. Do it in a tender, slow, or sensual way. You're probably better at your fingers because I don't do fingers, but you know, you're probably more agile. And number 4, circles. So you would still use the come here motion, but then you go around like this. I hope you can see. You go around in circles. And then, oh, the other way. Did I go the other way? I don't know. But yeah, you got to train your fucking fingers. Like, I'm not trained. But yeah, this way, the other way, you got to do it. Obviously, with all these techniques, you can apply various amount of pressure, various amount of speed. You know, you can mix them up. What I recommend is that you switch them up, switch up the techniques, and ask her. Or maybe you don't need to ask, because you will see that one, she's jumping, and the other one, she's kind of more relaxed, more laid back. So you'll know the one that she's jumping is the one that's actually working for her. Also, she might not be jumping. She might just, you know, you got to be listening to your woman. That's what a lot of men don't do. You got to listen. Like, her body. Is her body, you know, doing like this? Is her moan different? How is she breathing? Is she talking? Is she making noises? You gotta listen. Her body will tell you everything. If the bitch don't make no noise, she don't move, she don't do nothing, you know that's not the technique for her, and you need to switch technique right away. I would still say, if you can read her, ask her for directions, because you don't want to be in the dark thinking, oh, I'm doing it, and just because you're not paying attention to her, pretty much. And it's not really good for her. Also, don't forget that each woman is different. So what works for Susie is not gonna work for Annabelle. Annabelle is the exorcist, so she needs to go crazy, you know. But everything don't work for everyone. So make sure that what works with Susie, you might need to switch it up for Annabelle. And also, I know it's difficult. What works for Susie Monday might not work for Susie on Wednesday. So you gotta keep trying shit. The key is to always trying to listen to see all the cues that the body is sending. All right, so I know all of you want to make your girl squirt, come, all that shit. So now that you did all 4 technique, mix, match, whatever, listen to her body, now you think she's ready because she's aroused. The G-spot is like blowing up. It's big. You feel it easily. So now you know it's time to make her come. So now you know she's begging for your big dick and you want to make her come. So you're going to try to stimulate the G-spot and the clit at the same time. Because you know the clit is the easiest way to make a woman come, because 70% of the women come from the clit. So we're going to try to do the clit and the G-spot at the same time. Now you become Superman. If you can do that, you are going to be Superman. All right, so the more aroused that she is, the harder you can go, because now we can enjoy pain a little more. So it's gonna hurt your arm a little bit. So I'm telling you, go to the gym, make sure you don't miss out on a bicep and forearms workout, because that's where you need to fucking use your muscles. You need to use some pretty intense pulling with your fingers. You need to use some pretty intense pulling motions with your fingers. So you go in and you do come here. So you start slow, slower, faster, harder. And when you see she's like close to coming, that's the harder you keep going and going harder. You see her hip movement, you see her skin tone, you see she keeps on moving, you see all of this. You know she's getting close. You want to make sure that she's almost ready, because it's going to be pretty intense on your muscles. So if she's not ready yet and you start going crazy, you're gonna have to go crazy longer and you're gonna get tired. So make sure that she's almost there. Now you are going to shake vigorously, not from your wrist. Your wrist won't do it. It's not strong enough. So you're here, and what you do is from your forearm, the whole forearm, and you make sure that this don't move. This is like still, and it's just like this. That's why I told you need to work out. So you go like this, but I know it looks crazy because you're like, I'm about to break her. You're not gonna break her, because right there, you're moving her whole body with you. So you gotta keep going, keep going. I know it's a little hard, but that's how it works. And don't be scared. A vagina is not gonna break, because I tell you again, when we're aroused, our tolerance to pain is higher, and we can take a lot of pressure. She will start squirting in no time if you timed it correctly. Like I said, you cannot do the motion and you know she's not there yet, and you're like, because now she's probably gonna look at you like, what the fuck you're doing? Because she's not all the way to the, you know, the cosmos of, ooh, I'm about to come. She's not there yet. So you gotta make sure she's really close, so then you don't gotta go like this forever. Also, key point, when you see her coming, you do not let up. You don't take your hand away, because it's just gonna end the thing like abruptly. You still keep going for a little while, and then you leave your hand on it, on the G-spot, and your other hand on the clit, or the same hand, whatever you had decided. You stay on there, because she's not fully done yet. Like if you take it as soon as you see it, like she's gonna, oh, it's just gonna end. So you gotta keep going until you feel like she's really done. And then even when she's done, then you can stop the shaking, but you still have to hold it a little more. And then you let her go. Okay, you're dismissed. I did my job. Easy. So that's it. That's how you make the girl of your dreams come back to you all the time, because a lot of guys, they don't know that shit. I don't know, they didn't try, nobody showed them, I don't know what happened, but they don't fucking know. So trust me, if you're the one that knows, she'll go crazy. All right, so that's all I have for y'all. Quick news before you go. There is the link in this description of this video for the Pineapple Show live in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're in Atlanta and you want to be part of the audience, there are tickets available, seats are limited. So I'm telling you, get your ticket now. Even if you got a girl, bring your girl. You already know it's going to be a good time. We're going to live. There's music, drinks. And for you single guys, I'm bringing the hoes and the good girl. So you can pick what's more your flavor, but it's going to be a lot of women. So you guys should pull up, get your tickets now. You know, I try to not hit you over the head, so it's not expensive. Come. It's just, you know, we're trying to have a good time together. And meet me. You can meet me. Obviously, I'm going to be there. So come meet your girl. Come give me a hug. Come talk to me. Please. I'll appreciate that. All right, you guys. I love you. Hopefully, I see you in Atlanta. If I don't see you in Atlanta, thank you for watching this video. And I will see you soon. Next week. You already know. We're here. We're back. All right. I love you guys. Good day.